we're started. Okay, welcome to Technique Tuesday. And today we're covering the 5 steps to launching a superfood brand. Now, here at Natural Zing, we have a number of people come to us that either want us to drop ship our products for them, or private label products, or even help them create products to label under their brand. So I wanted to cover these 5 steps because I wanted to give you some ideas on the steps that we go through and that you can go through if that is something that you want to do. Uh, and I'm just going to jump into it because I've had so many technical problems. I'm not going to tell my story today. Okay. Okay, so the first step, let me move this over, is the first step is understanding your customer. And so you may already be in the industry. Maybe you're a health coach or a cafe owner, or maybe you've just been a health consumer for a long time and you know what your problems have been, and you feel like there's something out there missing in the market that you understand that other people don't, and you want to share that information or create a product to solve that problem. So that's understanding your customer. Now, if you don't have that knowledge already, that's where you need to start. You need to understand what the problems are with your customer base, what what their needs are, their desires, where they want to go, their objectives. And then you want to look at the market and see where there's a gap in the market. Where is there a gap that their problems are not being solved, or not being solved the way you think that you could help solve them? And that is step number 1. Step number 2 is product. You have to determine what product is going to solve their problem and what's involved with that product. What are the ingredients? Where are you going to source them from? Um, are you going to create something new? So there's a lot of research that comes in play when you're looking at products. Is this something you're going to have to create a commercial kitchen on your own to create? Is it something you can outsource? Is there a product out there on the market that you can just private label and put under your brand? So at Natural Zing, this is one of the things we help with. We have a number of ingredients. I'm actually here in the warehouse right now. If you happen to hear background noise, I'm on the other side. But we have lots of ingredients that you can use to make your mixes. And whether it's a superfood mix, or if it's a superfood product, food, vegan product that you need ingredients for, Natural Zing has those. So we can either provide those to you for your own manufacturing, or we can work with you and we can help. We could possibly manufacture it for you. So it sort of depends what the product is and the complexity of it, and if we have the resources. So product. So you need to figure that part out. Strategy. Spend a lot of time on strategy, understanding. Again, you're going to pull your knowledge of the customer, and that's part of your strategy. Understanding your customer, but understanding also your objectives and where you want to go. And it also creates a high level promotional plan, how you're going to engage with your customers, how you're going to get information out there about your product. So this is at a high level, but it is very key because it involves your customer, your objectives, and how you're going to engage with them. Channel means how you're going to get the product in the hands of your customers. Now, many times this is a direct channel, especially if you're just starting out. It's a direct channel, and that's an e-commerce website, and you're going to sell it on your website. But it also could be personal sales, or if you have a cafe or a store, you're going to have it on your shelves that your customers can buy directly from you. Later on, you can think about indirect channels like selling it to a store and having them carry it, or having it on websites, or having other people sell it for you because they have a larger distribution arm. But you're going to find that many places aren't going to pick you up until your market is proven, your product is proven, and that's usually through direct sales, through e-commerce site. And then number five, we get into the marketing. This is your detailed marketing plan and actually starting to implement. So these are your email campaigns, your social media campaigns, your advertising campaigns, all the ways that you're going to interact and touch your customer. Could even be personal selling. So all of that is in marketing. And not only are you going to develop your detailed marketing plan there, but you're also going to be implementing it. In fact, I recommend that should be prior to your actual launch, around the same time. You might want to get people excited about the product before you even launch the website. But you want to make sure everything's moving along because you don't want a huge delay. Sometimes people are ready to act and they want to act then. Okay, so these are the five steps to launching your own brand. Now, the reason I bring this up is because Natural Zinc can help you do this. Not only do we have products that you can private label and we can drop ship to your customers from our own warehouse, but if you're interested in creating a private label, we can help you with that process as well. We could help you with designing the label, pulling the ingredients together if we don't already have them, and possibly creating the product for you and packaging and everything. So that is another step we do. If you're saying, well, that's great, but I am so busy doing all these other things. Maybe I'm a health coach, maybe I have a cafe, maybe I have something else going on. And the story I was going to share was about a full-time college student who launched a product and was very successful, and has gone on to now he has his own warehouse, own commercial kitchen, about 15 years later. So, in any case, uh, you need to develop, I can help you develop that strategy. I can help you launch your website. I can help you with your marketing. And so, if this is something you need help with any one of these elements, I encourage you to contact Natural Zing. In fact, in the post, I have a scheduled link to my calendar. If you are saying, hey, I need to just talk to Helen and figure out if this is a good fit, I encourage you to do that. If you need more information, there's an info page you can go to that's also listed in the post. So that is today's Technique Tuesday, your 5 steps for launching a superfood brand. Until next Tuesday.